highlight game for this week, Rockledge at Viera. What are you guys' takes on that game?
Well, first off, you're always excited. Well, Steve and I both are. We've talked about this a long time. You're always excited when you know the head coach, which we know most of them.
Yeah.
But when you have a young, brand new head coach in his first year, you know, and you've seen him come up through the ranks, playing the game, going away to college. We kept an eye on Wayne Younger and a lot of the other guys that have done the same thing. David Rowe, also a Cocoa Tiger alumni, went away to college, played good ball there, came back, and he's also doing the defensive side of the ball for Wayne Younger at Rockledge. Viera ran the table last year. Kevin Mays and his team doing a wonderful job. I got yelled at Beef O'Brady's for telling them every week that they weren't playing anybody, they weren't playing everybody. But you know what? That's why people turn to Space Coast Daily every week to see how stupid they thought I was. And they ended up, they went to the playoffs and they learned a lot. And I think they're going to learn a lot when they head to Texas and play in Big Boy Football Town next week, or this week.
Well, for the most part, people don't have to tune in to SpaceCoastDaily.com to realize how crazy your picks are. I mean, I hear that.
But we want them to.
I hear that everywhere I go. So, you know, it's going to be an interesting football game. Viera won big time last week, ran the table, as you mentioned, last year. Their starting running back, Blanche, did not play last Friday. It appears he might play against the Raiders. There's going to be a learning curve for Rockledge. I hope people don't put too much stock in what they did against Melbourne. Congratulations to them. It's a good start for them. But I think Viera on both sides of the ball is loaded. Trey Nixon, probably the best one. Not probably. I think he is the best receiver in Brevard County. Hayden Kingston, their quarterback, very, very underrated. I look for Viera to score some points Friday night. Rockledge is going to make it interesting. It won't be anything like it was last year. It was a huge blowout last year for the Hawks. It'll be a little bit closer, but I think Viera is going to win the football game.
I agree with Steve with Viera winning the football game, and I think one of the key matchups on the whole thing is going to be, like he said, Kingston, the quarterback for Viera, Nixon, one of the best receivers in the area. It's going to come down, I think, to the young defensive backs and middle linebackers for the Rockledge Raiders. They're going to key on Trey Nixon. You can bet that. That's going to let some unknown that, you know, come out of the backfield with a little flare pass and going to take it down the other side or stuff like that. They're going to watch Trey Nixon all night long. They're going to try to double team him. They're going to try to do some things to keep him from getting the ball. He's a big-time player. He's going to get the ball somehow. Viera Hawks, Kevin Mays, and them want him to have the ball. But Kingston can run it and throw it. But you got to... Wayne Younger goes down to Viera. It's only a short drive. It'll be a short drive back. But Viera, I think they come away with a win.
I had the chance to interview Coach Wayne Younger, and we'll go to that right now.
About you know, what you saw, maybe some things that you liked, and maybe some things that you'd like to see the team improve upon.
Yeah, I definitely like our defense, how they were flying around, creating turnovers. Our special teams, we got a lot of blocks and punt block tonight. But you know, definitely we got a long ways to go, and we know that. We got to shapen up the penalties because we got a lot of them tonight. But we'll learn from it.
You got Viera next week. Can you give a brief preview of what you know about Viera?
Yeah, great team. A lot of explosive players on both sides of the ball. We're looking forward to the challenge.
Mm-hmm. You had a great turnout here tonight as well.
Yeah, great crowd. Raider Blue showed up. You know, we're hoping to get this program back to the tradition that it's accustomed to, and tonight was a good start.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Coach Wayne.